So one really great feature about the Vital Shelf e-textbook is you can link individual chapters into your Canvas page to make it more navigation friendly for students. This is something I always do when it's an option for my textbook. So this is just a quick tutorial on how to do that. So usually Vitalsource is going to, by default, label their textbook page as course material. So I'm using my statistics class as my example for this. So if you come over here to course materials, it should automatically port you into your Vitalsource portal. If it doesn't look like this, then that's an admin problem. That's not something I can help troubleshoot. But what you can do is if you open this as an instructor for Read Now, it is slow today. It's going to open your textbook. And what you can do is for any of these chapters, let's see, I'll use chapter 7 as an example. For any of these chapters, if you come to this main chapter page, like the first page of the chapter, you can click on these three dots right up here for more book options. And you can do copy page URL. And what that's going to do is copy a direct link to whatever specific page in the textbook it is. Now, I always use the front page of that specific chapter, but if you were wanting to reference students specifically of, please see the chart on page 253, I don't know, there is one in this textbook, but I could go over here to this chart and I could link to this page as well. But for this example, using the main chapter page. So I clicked my copy page URL, copy. I'm going to go back over here to my course, and this was for chapter 7. And there's two ways to do this. I always like to build module pages for my online courses just because I think it makes it much more easy to navigate. So in module 6, week 6, is when they're reading chapter 7. So I'm going to come over to my module page. And right here where I tell them that their reading assignment is to read chapter 7, I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to highlight this where it says read chapter 7. I'm going to come over here and tell it that I want to link this text that I just highlighted to an external link. And I'm going to insert my copy paste code from the Vitalsource page and click done. Now when I save the page, students, when they come to the chapter 7 homepage, are going to be able to click this and go directly to the first page of chapter 7 in their textbook. One other way that you can do this if you don't use module homepages is you could come back down here, so we're reading chapter 7, and you could do add an external URL. Type in that page you just had copy pasted. I always tell it to load in a new tab just for student navigation. And I would do the page name as chapter 7 ebook. I can add it. It's going to show up like this. And then when students click it, they'll have the option to open in a new window. And again, it's going to go over here. So just something to help make navigation a little bit easier because every little bit helps.